Great morning, everybody. Welcome to Set Your Day with Dr. J. 20 minutes of positivity to empower you to win today. Hey, we're going to talk about perception and helping you understand how to move from paralyzed to powerful so you can get your momentum back. Hey, I want you to do us a favor. Hit the share button. This is going to be awesome today. And I want you just to post down below, say hi, let us know a little bit about where you're located. And I love to hear feedback on what you thought about the show and our time together. Okay. Don't forget Financial Fast Track. If you haven't got this book yet, man, you want to make sure you do it. We're giving them away for free. All you got to do is go to financialfasttrack.com. We bought you a copy. All you got to do is go pick it up. You pay the shipping. That's it. And I got two amazing free gifts for you. One is a coaching program that I have. The other one is a special membership to my Wealth Tribe program. I let you test drive it for 30 days, which is my platform for developing kingdom millionaires. That's where I coach them. That's where I empower. That's where I teach. And you're going to enjoy it. So I gave you a little test drive to give you a taste, right? Like when you go to the mall, they give you a little ice cream when you know you got something great. You give out a little taste and hey, taste this. Check it out. If you don't like it, you don't have to buy the whole meal. So that's what Wealth Tribe is all about. I'm excited because today I want to teach you how to have personal power as you go out in your day. Got to set your mind right. And the question that I want to ask you is, what are you focused on? Your perception determines what's in your heart, whether you're going to have power or you're going to be paralyzed today. And that's all based on how you are viewing God, yourself, your future, your money, and your events. So, my question here today, when you look at the future, are you in anticipation? Are you expecting something awesome to come into your future? Are you expecting divine opportunities? Are you expecting doors to open up for you? Are you expecting financial blessings to come? Are you expecting promotions? Are you expecting divine connections? Hmm. See, most people live not in expectation and anticipation. They live a life of anxiety, stress, worry, wondering what's going to happen. Sometimes even and you know anticipating bad. And guess what happens when you live in anxiety and you have worry? Worry is meditating on the negative of what can happen in your future. It's creating pictures and images within your heart of negative outcomes. And guess what happens to you? When you're in anxiety, you're paralyzed. You're walking around with FUD all over you, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And when you live in that state, you'll never perform at your peak during that day. It's no wonder to me. You look at the performance of people who work for other people. I mean, it's terrible out there. I mean, people are like so pathetic in how they treat you and how they serve you. Their attitudes stink. Some of them don't even have an attitude, and you're like, wow, the world is addicted to mediocrity. Why? Because they're like walking zombies, paralyzed. Like, really? But when you change your perception, you change what's in your heart. Your mind is perceiving things, and then however it perceives something, it goes down in your heart. And it either gives you confidence or it gives you FUD. It's giving you anticipation or it's giving you anxiety. It's giving you power or it's paralyzing you. You choose today as you go out in your day. You choose the perception of what's going to happen in this day. Are you looking at this day full of faith that something good is going to happen to me? Or are you like, oh man, got to go to work, man. Uh, yeah, where's my coffee? Where's my coffee? Oh, ah, better drink about 5 of these to deal with work today. You go in, punch in the clock, and exist all day looking at the clock. Man, what time is it? What time is it? What time? Oh man, it's 12. It's not 12 yet. I can't take a lunch break yet. Oh man. Oh, got another hour. Well, let's go see what's on the internet. Then, oh, waiting for 5. I'm waiting for 5. And at 4 o'clock, you start checking out, right? Like, I gotta go to the bathroom, man. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go do a few things. And so an hour goes by, you didn't do nothing. From 4 to 5, you didn't do nothing. Because you're checked out. So I want you to change that. I want you to go into your day with expectation. I want you to look at your future, yourself, your money, the events that are going on. And I want you to perceive them in a positive way. That God's a good God. That because God's a good God, you are good at the core of who you are. That your future is awesome. That the best days of your life are just ahead of you. And when you look at your money, that you say, this is the brokest I'll ever be the rest of my life. God's got increase on his mind for me. When you look at the events and the things that are going on in the world, you don't look at it as something negative. You look at it as something that's your advantage. You look at it as, wait a minute, I'm a problem solver. I just need the solutions. I want to be the solution maker to the world. I want to be the solution to the problems that my company will face. I want to be used by God to make a difference. And today, people are looking at me. Mhm. They know you're a Christian. They know you're sort of spiritual. They're looking at you. They're observing you. Is he going to stay in confidence today? Is he in anticipation? Anticipation? Does he have power? How does this guy? How does this guy stay so positive when all this stuff is going around? I remember when I had to go to work every day. I worked for this company. I was part of the sales team. And I remember every day I would go into the sales office and all of those salespeople, they were all negative every single day, complaining about the service department, complaining about not enough leads coming in, complaining about how much money they're making, you know, complaining about their wife, their kids, all kinds of stuff. Just I'd walk in and be just full of negativity. And every day I'd go in there, and I'm expecting something good to happen to me. I came in with the right attitude, positive, upbeat, smile on my face. And guess what happened to me? I only worked at that company because I was going to Bible school. And so we could work as long as we want. We chose the hours. So because I was going to Bible school, I would work from 8 to 12 o'clock every day. That's it. And then from 12 on, I started studying. And it was so funny that I was the second most selling salesperson in the whole room. And I only worked from 8 to 12. These guys are working all day long. And many times I would clock out 11:30, and wouldn't even make it to 12. But I had a positive attitude, and your attitude will determine your altitude. And because I had a positive attitude, I would get better results than what they would with a bad attitude. So it's the key to peak performance. And I want to challenge you today as you go into your day, set your mind right, expect something, go in there with anticipation. Then you'll have personal power to function and operate at your best. Know why I was the number one salesperson? Because when I was sitting in front of people, my anticipation, my excitement, my confidence would get on them. They'd say, "Okay, yeah, we'll buy." I had the highest percentage of closing rate. There's one other guy that would beat me, but that guy, he was super positive, and he would literally work 10 hours a day, and he'd beat me every month. But I was like less than part time and still number two. So I hope you are encouraged by today. I want you to share this. Come on, hit the share button up above. And I want you to go into your day. Come on, set your mind right. People are looking at you, people are watching you. My boss told me, he said, "Keith," he said, "you change the atmosphere of this place just by walking in." I'm like, "Thank you." He said, "I appreciate that about you." And he told me, he said, "Keith, if you ever want a management or leadership position with this company, if you really started up in your sales, you could climb really high in this organization." I'm like, "No, I'm cool. I don't really want that. I'm going to school. I'm going to be a preacher." And I'm not looking for a career in this company. He said, "Well, if you ever change your mind." And the day I left, to go pastor a church, he was like really sad. He's like, "Man, I'm sad. I'm losing you." And he knew I only worked like part time. And he wrote me a little card, said, "Thanks for being a great example." I'm like, "You're welcome." So set your day, set it on anticipation. So you have power in your heart that in the face of negativity, that negativity can't get in you today. God bless. Bye bye.